I almost cried the other day because I felt like that my Warriors went out there without any kind of like the dagger, you know what I mean? You know, I was the dagger, and I was sitting at home and just looking at this, and you know, I kind of felt emotional because I felt like that, you know, I should have been out there. I should have been out there helping my team. You know, I'm used to going to the Eastern Conference Finals, but here it's been a great challenge. But it's not over until the fat ladies sing. I don't see too many fat ladies around here.
3 points on Tuesday. As San Antonio without this guy, Dennis Rodman, who plays some defense inside, and Karl Malone, who's having to go back to the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. John Stockton kicks it out to Malone. Malone with a good look.
Well, that will hang out. We said, what do you mean? He said, right here, right on this floor, we are not going back to San Antonio.
And a reach-in foul. And you should have watched as she came in. Everyone was gathering around. Here's Stockton from outside.
Last Tuesday, only 15 points in the first quarter of the game.
And this guy is shooting much better. As David Robinson shooting the ball, he hit his first shot, as you mentioned a while ago. That gets away from Robinson. Stockton with a steal. Stockton gets Miguel Knight up in the air, and has good body control and nails it anyway, and he has a superb job on David Robinson defensively. Ellis with a three. He's back. He is back.
34 years old, worried. Admiral takes away the inside game.
Malone on the pass from Stockton. Stockton, 13 points. Robinson out to Willie Anderson. That's a two.
That's the best ball movement that I've seen.
And it goes. Nice catch by Milton Spencer, and he draws a foul. Shows you how strong he is.
Oh, you talk about the crowd was kind of on him, and now they seem to have forgotten about it.
And there is Robinson, a loose ball foul, and that will be his first. Court game as quickly as possible and execute. That's what Jerry Sloan said this morning. Milton Spencer gets the roll.
Oh, right, and he did some kind of roll.
Utah with a strong finish here in this quarter, and Rodman rips it down.
Well, no one picked up Karl Malone.
Negro started the ball game, but slowed a little bit with a left ankle sprain. And then David Robinson's off to a very good start
Of the crowd.
The Jazz now with a 6-0 run against San Antonio. David Robinson. Those shots
Chip into the bag of chips, anything he can to get some points from his ball club.
Now a surge by the Spurs, a 7-0 run as Karl Malone is fouled.
Consistency.
He's 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Inside, the shot missing. But they're getting better looks right now, Dick Versace. They're getting some shots inside. And away from the ball now, Dennis Rodman and Karl Malone have a little altercation.
Well, if we see this, we'll see that Dennis was trying to bring this on. Remember, he told you, Gary Bender, that he may do something physical early in the game. Now, you take a look, and you be the judge here. They're going to get tangled up. The outlet pass was made. There's no reason for Rodman to stay in there. You saw he had Karl Malone hooked. Malone said, I'll take a little of this. Now watch. The ball's gone. He says, I'll take a little. See the arm still in there? I'll take a little, but I'm not taking any more.
And Dick Pavetta saying it's Utah's basketball. Wants it. This time not there, and Rodman with a rebound, and Ellis will try another one.
You knew he wasn't going to miss two in a row.
And he got a piece of it. Out it comes to Stockton. Look at Malone fill the lane, but then Rodman comes up with it, and now Dick Pavetta has spotted the foul.
Fashion that you wouldn't think possible because of his size and bulk.
Very deceiving. He really is the epitome of a power forward as he misses a free throw there. The foul was on Rodman, his second.
However, he has energized his team, and he's done a lot of unselfish things, and he guards Karl Malone.
There's that shot.
They have struggled from the perimeter. San Antonio hot from the perimeter tonight.
They were 8 of 29 Tuesday night from the perimeter, and there's Malone on a knock. Anderson dubs it into Robinson. They triple him. Here comes Del Negro over Felton Spencer. That was not easy.
Going back with Del Negro.
Miguel Knight was 0 for 4 shooting in the first half. Was Malone again doing his damage.
They like to end up doing this.
Robinson out there, and there's Dennis Rodman. Always finds some way to get to the ball. Keeps it.
No rotation that could cover that.
14 points for Ellison. At the other end with a 2. Dick Pavetta as they go up the floor. They've now changed Ellis 3 to a 2. Boy, that looked like a 3 to me a while ago, but they say it's 52. Here's John Stockton. Hung up, gets it to Felton Spencer. Spencer has a block. And
I think they're going to call it either a flagrant. Let's take a look. The veteran really moved in there.
2 points. 2 flagrant points.
Let's take a look. Felton Spencer goes up. Rodman hammers him pretty good. And then the little extra shove. I don't think there would have been a problem with the initial contact. It was this little extra push right there. You could constitute.
Dale Ellis, quick shot. That's where he likes to shoot from. And Rodman comes up with it again. Boy, is he playing with enthusiasm.
Wow, he's amazing.
Here's Anderson from outside. And Rodman over the back. That'll be his fourth.
Well, John Lucas
is making no move to get him out of there, even though he committed his 4th foul. Here is Malone, a sweeping hook. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Robinson tried to take Malone on the dribble. They double him. 1 second, and the shot counts as Robinson just got rid of it. 1 sec. Into Malone. Robinson. Good defense. Malone goes again, and Robinson commits a foul. Tries to add to it. Felton Spencer can't get it. Rodman working hard on the defensive boards, and he calls a timeout. 12 rebounds for the Worm. His 4th. So not on Hornacek. It was on Felton Spencer. Backing in now is Robinson, and off the glass. In the 3rd, Robinson trying to post up inside against Malone. Malone, that big body, really lays some weight on him, but Robinson back again. Ellis with a 3. Rodman with a putback. Little pick and roll. Robinson wheels in. Stripped to the ball. Boy Daniels. Rodman's got it. Malone lands on top of him. They want to avoid that in every way they can. As Chambers wide open and Stockton with like a quick draw from where he hit the 3 a moment ago. Now he'll try it 2. Rodman, the putback, he got it. He was strong enough and drew the foul as well.
I mean, that was amazing what Dennis did there in front of the free throw shooter.
Well, Madonna's sitting in that area. Maybe he's pointing to her. Here is Karl Malone wheeling inside, and he's fouled. Quarter. Utah has led by as many as 6. Malone. We have a Malone backing in on Rodman. Little jump hook. Look at Rodman. Just tipped it to himself. So reminiscent of how he gets so many of those rebounds. Double team comes out of there. He's calling a timeout now. And he skinned his knee pretty good there. He came down hard on that knee. He was off balance trying to protect the ball. Into Felton Spencer. Robinson gets up and blocks it. That's his 2nd block of the night. Rodman motioning to Robinson, take it, and he does take it inside. We have a blocking foul. Left-hander, rebound, Lloyd Daniels. Daniels has been doing a strong job. There's Stockton with a steal. It's in the game. Stockton to Malone. Malone with Robinson out, and again, that's a dynamic duo. Daniels against Jay Humphries. Malone with a rebound. That's his 11th. Stockton to Benoit.
Oh, David Benoit.
Inside with Chambers. Chambers with the left-hander. Got it.
He was wide open.
Good job. The crowd standing as Stockton comes up with a steal. Ahead to Humphries. Willie Anderson tries to block it. Nice change to the left hand by Humphries.
Sensational pass by John Stockton.
That's the Spurs' first field goal in the last 4.5 minutes. As Malone will jump hook. He gets it in low like that. Robinson has it stripped. Willie Anderson tries to save it. Stockton to Benoit. So here in the 4th quarter. Knight to David Robinson. He's fouled by Tom Chambers. Stockton. Karl Malone with 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Nail that one.
He has 30 points. Here is Robinson. And Robinson with a 2. The high in the maybe the entire season for San Antonio. To Benoit. Stockton with another assist. Chambers comes out to Benoit. 3-on-1. Benoit to the hole.
No sense in saving a timeout for next year.
Stockton gets it to the mailman, and Malone will go to the free throw line. Through the picks, 5 seconds on the shot clock. 3, that is a 2, and Malone hit it.
Oh, my. We're not going to San Antonio.
And he's taking the tough shots down the stretch as Robinson makes it 93 remaining. The Jazz by 3. Out it comes to Ellis. It's broken up by Malone and Benoit. Malone and the Jazz have won their first round series.
Well, it looked like they did run the back pick step out for Dale Ellis. David Robinson didn't really get a line right.
Tonight, our Budweiser player of the game. Look at these numbers. Stockton, 18 assists, 11 of those in the fourth quarter. And John, you guys said you're going to put it all on the line. You didn't want to go back to San Antonio.
No, definitely not. That team is so talented, and they've had such a great year. Thank you. That we wanted to end it here. This is our best chance, and the guys really stepped it up in that last quarter.
You and Malone have been such a great 1-2 punch. He took the tough shots. You got the tough passes to him.
Well, Carl's been doing that for years, and I think he took it upon himself to, especially at halftime, not to let anything interfere with his concentration, and he was determined to go in there and make some big baskets for us, and he did just that.
John, you know, I've always admired your court vision, but this was the most dramatic example of it tonight. I always say that if you can see the pass before the coach on the bench can see it, you fooled me 3 times tonight. I mean, what was happening with the breakdowns? You found Benoit, you found Tommy Chambers inside. What was going on?
Well, mostly it was pick and rolls, and they were running at Carl, and it seemed like they were semi-doubling me, semi-running at Carl, and we've just been waiting at it all night. Guys, we kept saying step to the basket, and finally at the end, a couple things opened up. But we've been looking for it all night, just hadn't been able to get there because they recovered so well.
The one thought I had, John, the Spurs stepped up tonight. They hit the threes. Ellis had a good night. Rodman came in, played his usual game. So you weathered the best they had to throw at you tonight.
I think they played a heck of a game. They had us down there in the fourth quarter, and I thought that was crunch time. I think it would have been easy for us to say, oh, well, we'll get them in San Antonio, but I thought everybody stuck to their concentration. We got back in the game, and then once we got the lead, I thought the crowd carried us a little bit.
What about your next opponent?
Well, we don't know who it is yet, right?
They're even at 2, by the way,
that's
John.
right.
Denver won tonight.
And so they got to go back to Seattle. Either way, tremendous teams. Obviously, Seattle has the best record in the league, best team in the league. It's going to be tough to beat them up there, and if it's Denver, we'll throw our luck out there too. So I'm looking forward to the next round. It doesn't matter who we're playing.
Great game, Johnny.
Well, you had Seattle here 2-1 last year, remember, and you let them escape.
Well, hopefully we get another opportunity.
All right, John, congratulations.
Thanks.
As the Utah Jazz